Welcome back to Sports Works Sunday night. The Pistons making a statement last time out in a lopsided win in Brooklyn over the Nets. It was a fifth straight victory for the Pistons, and Detroit was looking to extend that mark to 6 tonight in Philadelphia against the 76ers. To the Xfinity Mobile Arena we go. Pick it up in the first quarter. Fast break for Detroit. Cade Cunningham, the bounce pass to Asar Thompson, and he gets the deuce to fall. Thompson finished with 14, Pistons up 7. To the second, Philly on a massive 32-17 run. Jared McCain to Tyrese Maxey. He will step up and drain the three. Maxey with a game-high 33 points. 76ers with the lead by 10 at the half. Now, Detroit came back in the third quarter. Pistons on a 15-2 run. And look at Cade Cunningham hit the step back from beyond the arc. Detroit up by 3 going into the fourth quarter. Now, this one was close late. Under 2 minutes left. Pistons up 2. Cade drives down the lane and slams it down. Detroit up by 4. Under 30 seconds to go. Philly cuts Detroit's lead down to 1. Cade Cunningham dribbles in the paint, almost loses the ball, catches it, turns around, and hits the deuce. 26 points for Cunningham. Final chance for the 76ers. They need a 3 to tie. Tyrese Maxey puts up a shot at the buzzer, and it's no good. That was close. Pistons win 111-108 and are now 8-2 on the year.
I think we did a great job defensively. The third quarter, fourth quarter, our defense was elite. That's, again, who we are. And our guys have a great understanding of what it takes for us to separate ourselves, that we hang our hat on the defensive end of the floor. The thing for us is we can still get better. There's certain things, certain areas in the system where we can still continue to improve. But, again, our guys' commitment to it has been, unbelievable. And it's to a man. They understand the system, they communicate with one another, and they fight their asses off, right, which is the most important thing.
Back to the roundtable with Pat and Stoney. And guys, JB Bickerstaff is right. These guys are playing elite defense right now, and it's looking really good.
Well, 108 points. That's a good NBA game on the road. Also, Cade Cunningham, your little highlight package there. Big dunk.
Over Andre Drummond.
Gets a step
you like
back
that,
three.
Yeah, step back.
And then mid-range game, he had 19 points in the third quarter. They were down by 13, and he kind of took over the game. And look, Jalen Duren, man, we get used to 21 and 16. He's everything Andre Drummond actually was supposed to be.
Correct.
Are we starting to see, Stoney, perhaps maybe a formula for this team, especially with second halves?
Well, yeah, but you don't want to rely on that. I mean, Cade's had some first halves where he hasn't been, aggressive or whatever. Today he shot bad in the first half, but he had earlier in the week he had the back-to-back 19-point performances in the fourth quarter. Today he had 2 points, I believe, at the half. He finished with 26. He's taken over again. Everybody knows he's the best player. He is definitely a top 10 player in this league. The way he's playing. He's been great, and the thing that impresses me about them, look, they haven't beat a lot of great teams. I think their best one was probably at Houston early in the season. However, no Isaiah Stewart today. Tobias Harris hasn't been playing. Sasser, he's not a great player, but contributions.
Right.
They're doing it with guys who aren't playing either. So it's really interesting the way they're playing.
Go ahead, Pat.
Duncan Robinson and LeVert had big games today, and that helped them out a lot. Opened up a lot of different things, but I think Cade Cunningham, if you look around the league, man, he's more pushing the top 5.
Oh, yeah.
He really is. You look at, where's Luka now? Where's LeBron?
Right.
Some of these players have fallen off. I get it. You got a couple players like Wembyamba and obviously the Joker, who are big guys that facilitate offensive things, and obviously Gilgeous-Alexander. But you look at Tatum's out. Maybe Anthony Edwards you can put in there. He's right up there with all those guys.
Right there, yeah.
Jalen Brunson's
is still good.
Giannis, another one.
You mentioned it before, Stoney, the ability for this team to win without key players. Beef Stew out, Tobias Harris out. Is that maybe a change in mindset where role players are starting to settle into that role and much earlier than in the year than we've seen in years past?
A little bit. A lot of those guys are getting more playing time earlier in games. It's like there have been certain games this year where guys are out. It's like they almost have the Lions mentality for the way they've been playing.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Pat, what about Asar Thompson? Much more touches for him. Seem to get him involved a lot more.
Well, you know what? He's great at slashing to the basket. He plays defense.
And Holland's gotten a lot better too.
Yeah, it was 3 out of 14 today. And they didn't shoot his threes good, but he is, JB Bickerstaff lets him be, and he'll develop. And I wonder what it's going to be like if Ivy comes.
I was just going to say that. We just talked about, Stewart out, Harris out. I mentioned Sasser. I forgot about Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
true.
look at how long it took him to win 8 games 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It took a while, you know what? But also, I give Bickerstaff credit, but I also give the players credit because they
Yes.
seem to be policing themselves a little bit. We saw Duran today and Thompson discussing a little bit of what was going on in the game and how it was supposed to be. These are the things that you like to see, and it's not just Cade doing it.
No, and they seem to be a really close-knit team. They seem to like each other, and a lot of times that's just, you know, BS stuff. I really think that's important for this team because they're still really young.
Especially in the NBA.
Yeah. Pat, what about this time of the year? 8-2, best start for this team since 05-06.
The number 1 seed.
I mean, this is you know, stuff we haven't heard of in a long time.
Well, it could be coming a lot faster than what people think. I felt that, you know, I said they'll win 50-plus games. I feel they'll go to the Eastern Conference Finals. I feel pretty good about that right now, but don't remind me if they lose a few games.
Well, what's next for this team? I mean, can they continue this stretch where, you know, are we looking at a 7th straight win next time out, Stoney, or trouble?
I think they can win. They can go on a little bit of a run like they have been, but I won't sit there and go, oh, they're a 55, 60-win team. Take their time. It's still, they played 10 games of 82. I think their next game, their NBA Cup game, they're 1-0.
What about the NBA Cup? I mean, Cade said himself that he wanted to get to Vegas for this, so there is obviously he wants to play for this.
It's also part of team building. It's also playing in high-pressure situations. Now, they did that a little bit in the playoffs last year. I think it'd be good for them. I mean, I don't know what the LCA floor is going to look like for the home NBA Cup. Those games are bizarre. Those floors are nuts.
Yes, they are kind of weird. You're right.
They're fun, actually.
We'll see what happens because you know what, Pat? I would love to see the Pistons perform in this NBA Cup thing. Wouldn't that give them the momentum, like going into the first half of the season? There's positives and all that.
Absolutely. I mean, look, it's not, it's kind of a contrived thing.
I hope they don't have.
For
They
the
would
Pistons,
win. No banner, like the Lakers have a banner.
It would be great, and it gets a little more attention, right? That final game in Vegas and all that. It would be a wonderful thing if they won it.
All right, guys, let's shift gears from the NBA to the college ranks.